Hi Art 7 students, and welcome to our Implied texture tutorial featuring 6 of the most popular implied texture techniques. For today, you're going to need your texture worksheet that features 12 different texture challenges. Ms. Alekia here. I'm going to begin demonstrating the implied textures. Clouds for fluffy. I'm going to use a graphite pencil, and a blending stick is optional. Feathers for soft. I'm going to use color pencils with value, a light and a dark color. And bricks for dry, using a red pen. We're going to start with clouds for the implied texture of fluffy. I'm going to draw some nice bumpy lines and connect them to make a cloud shape. Now I'm going to shade with my graphite pencil inside the cloud, some lighter graphite around each curve. I'm also going to practice holding my pencil parallel to the table to get a broader surface area for adding my shaded graphite. Once you're done adding some graphite inside of your cloud shape, you can use an optional blending stick, also known as a tortillon, your finger, or even a Q-tip to gently in circular motions blend inside your cloud to create that fluffy texture. Remember, if you choose to use a tortillon to blend, to hold it on a 45-degree angle and do it gently. For the next implied texture, we're going to draw feathers for soft. You're going to start with a quill and then just lightly shade in the quill, which is the center of the feather. Then using your pencil, you're going to press hard and lift up to create the feather texture. It's recommended that you use color pencil for this texture and start with a lighter color pencil of choice. After you're done adding your lighter color pencil, you're going to take a nice, sharp, darker version of that color pencil so you have value. You're going to continue the process. Towards the quill, you press hard, you lift up so you get a softer ending to each line for the feather texture. The recommended media for bricks or a dry texture is pen or marker. You're going to draw freehand rectangles and leave a space in between them. You're going to scaffold them and continue this process throughout the entire space. Remember to scaffold each row and also to keep a space in between each brick. To add the dry texture inside the bricks, it's recommended that you use stipple.
Hey guys, it's Miss D here. I'll be showing you how to create the implied textures of wood grain or rough in colored pencil, slime or sticky also in colored pencil, and scales or bumpy using pen. To create a wood grain texture, start with your darker colored pencil. Start by creating a bump or knot in the wood in a wavy oblong shape. Then use concentric wavy circles around the bump and turn them into wavy lines. Vary your lines, some straight, some curvy, and add more bumps as you go out and away. Fill the page with a variety of this line quality, keeping them tight and close together. Stop when you feel it looks like a wood grain. Notice how some of my lines are shorter and some are longer. Also notice how I'm keeping them all in one vertical direction. When you're finished creating your implied wood grain texture lines, you're going to take a lighter brown colored pencil and shade it lightly to fill in the background. To create your slime texture, you'll be using a lighter and darker colored pencil of the same color once again. And to start, you'll make fat drip marks, some smaller and some larger. Use a lot of variety. On my paper, I had room for 2 tiers of this drip texture, but you could do more or less. After using my darker colored pencil to create my guidelines, I'll use my light colored pencil to shade lightly over the whole thing. Now I'm going back in with my darker colored pencil and shading around the bottoms of all the drips to make them look more dimensional. I decided to go back with my lighter colored pencil one more time to build up my background color and make it a little bit stronger. It's always a good idea to start lightly and to build up your color to make it darker. Now I'm using my optional colorless blender to fuse the 2 colors together where they meet and to create a little bit more dimension. To create my scaly texture, I'll be using 2 colors of green pen. Start by creating a U-shaped or scalloped line and stagger as you go on to the next row, as you did with your bricks. After I'm finished creating the scales with my first color, I'll go back with my second color and mirror the shape and create a little detail inside of each one.
Thank you for joining us for our Implied Texture Extravaganza. Enjoy!